You can choose a life of ease and comfort, or you can choose a life of service and adventure. Which one of those, when you're 90 years old, are you going to be more proud of?
But the problem with most humans is we don't want the superpower God gave us.
No matter how good we are, we can still be better. You can always be better. Every job comes with pieces you don't like.
A challenge for entrepreneurs is to say, well, what's the difference between really believing in your ideals and sticking to them versus pursuing some unrealistic dream that doesn't actually have merit?
I'm like, how you know how to do something and you don't do it? Like, that's odd to me. How you that smart and you not feeling it? You have been blessed with a beautiful mind and you just woke up and was like, God, I ain't feeling it. You got your gift from birth, and the reason why you're struggling is because God gave you something and you're doing the opposite of what he gave you. And what you need to do is go back and find your gift, because in your gift is revenue streams. When you were born, you were given a gift, and inside that gift is the revenue streams. I have the ability to make money just from my gift. You are not a boss because you got all day to do whatever you want to do, and the most you can do is go to work for somebody that you don't like and you don't care for, them out and complain about them when they're giving you a check.
Just work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in, 80 to 100-hour weeks every week. If other people are putting in 40-hour work weeks and you're putting in 100-hour work weeks, then even if you're doing the same thing, you will achieve in 4 months what it takes them a year to achieve.
The high-performance people have 4 or 5 characteristics. I'm going to name just 2 or 3 of them. Number 1, they give up social media unless they're selling on it. Number 2, they work at a standing desk. Number 3, they have a treadmill under the desk and it goes at 4 kilometers an hour. Number 4, they work out 3 to 5 times a week between 30 and 60 minutes a day. The last thing is they make all their employees, their family, their wife, their kids, their parents accountable. Mom, is this an important call? I'll talk to you over the weekend. Thanks, Mom. All the shit you know, forget. The only universally accepted thing is you gotta have money to make money. And it's not true. I stand before you. There's no reason, or in other words, excuse for you not to be able to do this. I know the difference between, making a few $100,000 and making a few million, what it does for you.
Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You just have to get started. Movies and pop culture just get this all wrong. The idea of a single eureka moment is a dangerous lie. It makes us feel inadequate because we feel like we haven't had ours yet, and it prevents people from ever getting started in the first place.
The war now can begin. I have peace, but I'm in this battle every fucking day. I want to see what you're made of. And the only way to see who the baddest motherfucker is to suffer. You can't do it by writing a paper. And the only message I want to get across to people is once you change one thing, your mindset, you can attack everything. I was this guy who was a piece of shit looking at this, my God, how are you guys this amazing? But once I worked my way up there, I said, my God, man, we can all compete, motherfucker. Let's go.
Did you think, I need to pack this in?
Never.
Why not?
I don't ever give up. I'd have to be dead or completely incapacitated.
What would you want from your friendships? What would you want from your intimate relationship? How would you like to structure your family? What do you want for your career? Well, how are you going to use your time outside of your job? Better have a valued goal, because otherwise you can't get any positive motivation. The question always is, why do something? Because doing nothing is easy. You just sit there and you don't do anything. That's real easy. Family, friends, career, educational goals, etc. That's what life is about. And if you don't have any of those things, well, then all you've got left is misery and suffering.
In order to be successful, you have to find out what makes you excited, what makes you want to get up each morning and go to work. If you love what you do and dedicate yourself to your work, then you will gain momentum, and each success will create another success. But the big thing, never quit, never give up, do something you love. When you do something you love, you'll never fail. What you're going to do is give it a shot again and again and again. You're ultimately going to be successful. When you do something that you love, remember this, it's not work.
The first and most important thing is, everyone tells you that the first million is the hardest to make.
Yeah.
So start with the second million. I was always a big believer in having a big vision and then have certain things that they're passionate about. Like I became a millionaire before I was 28 years old. I was already a millionaire over there in real estate before I really got into the show business. The only way I was able to do that was by having a clear vision and to be financially independent, so I didn't have to take the stupid roles in the first place.
The best entrepreneurs I know are very self-aware, right? They want to improve them. They want to get to the next version of themselves all the time. For me, self-confidence is the promises that I keep to myself.